Hello everybody, Extrasify here. Welcome back to another gold making video and another one of our top 5 gold farms by expansion. This week we are in the Mists of Pandaria. Now the Mists of Pandaria is not super well known for awesome gold farms, but nevertheless we must continue with the series all the way until the newest expansion, the War Within. So with that being said, let's jump into the top 5 gold farms of all of Mists of Pandaria. Quick side note, this is my personal opinion. There may be some farms that I've missed out, or maybe some farms that you don't agree with me ranking as high on the list, so please remember this is my opinion. Let me know your opinions down below. But let's go ahead and jump into number 5. Coming up first on the list at number 5, we have the Ruby Droplet Battle Pet. Now this is on the Timeless Isle. Basically, just go ahead and take the portal from your capital city to Pandaria. Now what I like to do is fly literally to the sky limit that high up and then fly over to the Timeless Isle. Now that is because this rare spawn is on the highest point of Timeless Isle, and if you don't know, you cannot fly on Timeless Isle. So I basically just come over on my Demon Hunter, I go as high up in the sky as I can, and then once I get dismounted from entering the Timeless Isle, I just go ahead and glide down. Now you can obviously also do this with an evoker, or you can use the goblin gliders that you can easily just buy off the auction house in order to land on this spot over here at this lake. Now the rare spawn has about a 2 to 3 hour respawn rate and about a 10% chance to drop the Ruby Droplet Battle Pet. This battle pet goes for between 10 to 20k on most realms, and there is generally a couple other people camping this rare spawn, so I recommend going into war mode, as that might help with some competition issues you might have. But nevertheless, like I said, a 2 to 3 hour respawn rate and a pretty expensive battle pet that is super easy to just park an alt over here and try your luck at getting this battle pet. Very nice item to have on the auction house. So with that being said, let's move on to farm number 4. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we have the Tome of Polymorph Porcupine. Now this is actually a mage specific gold farm, and you're going to want to go to the Jade Forest. There are a couple farming spots for this, but in my opinion, the best is in the Jade Forest. Basically, you want to be in this area on the map, and you're targeting the smoky porcupines. Now, they have a very small chance of dropping this Tome of Polymorph to mages only, and it does drop whether or not you've already learned the tome, so don't worry about that. Now, in an hour of farming here, you should get at least one book on average. This is a bit of an RNG farm, like an all or nothing, so that's why it doesn't rank super high on the list. But yeah, basically just go around targeting these porcupines. You can make a macro for them as well, just, /TAR, smoky porcupine. Super easy, go around killing them. There's hardly anyone ever really farming this, so you shouldn't have any problem with competition. Now the respawn rate could be a little better, but generally there are always going to be porcupines to find. You shouldn't go too long without finding more that have respawned. Now going over the pricing of this item, the pricing is around 23,000 at the moment on my realm, which is quite a bit lower than it generally is. It's usually around at least 30,000 on my realm. Now the region value is all over the place, so most realms are going to be higher, maybe 40 to 50k for most realms, but for my realm it's about 23, which still, is really not bad for a gold farm per hour. Now this really won't necessarily fly off of the auction house, but it is a nice item to have for when that right buyer comes along and wants to pick it up for their mage. So overall, this is a pretty solid gold farm, a bit RNG heavy, but if you're into that kind of farming, then this is definitely a good farm for you. Real quickly, just want to give a thank you to goldcap.com, my new affiliate partner. Basically, this website has all things gold making for all versions of WoW. Clicking the link in the description or in the pinned comment will take you to this page here. If you want full access to all the in-depth guides for this website, go ahead and become a member today. It's only $9.99 a month and $100 per year. There's also a Goldcap Discord where you can get in contact with some great gold goblins that love to help. This community is always super friendly and loves to help any new or experienced gold makers with some gold making tactics. So with that being said, let's get back into the video. And coming in next at number 3, we have the giant dinosaur bone gold farm. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard of this before. It used to be one of the most popular gold farms back in the day. paired with the Potion of Luck. But with that potion being removed, this farm has kind of fallen to the shadows. You know, I decided to give this farm a try. It did about 15-20 minutes of farming it off camera, and I actually was very surprised at how many giant dinosaur bones you get. Basically, you fly over to the Isle of Giants over here and go around and kill all these dinosaurs. Now you also will kill some Zandalari trolls along the way, which have a very nice drop rate of transmog greens that are specific to Zandalari trolls. I covered it in my Isle of Thunder gold farming video, which, spoiler alert, will also be in this video, so stay tuned for that. Along with the transmog, you're mainly here for the giant dinosaur bones, which those go for about a gold a piece, and you get them super quickly. On top of that, you're also going to get a good amount of like Motes of Harmony, which you can combine to Spirits of Harmony, which have a pretty good sale rate overall and are used in a ton of crafting professions. So yeah, you can easily get like 15-20k gold on this farm alone per hour. And as for all open world farms, if you're having competition or other people around, make sure to head back to your capital city, turn on war mode, and then head back, as not really many people will be farming on war mode in this specific farm. So with that out of the way, let's move on to number 2. Coming in at number 2 on the list, we have farming Mythic Siege of Orgrimmar. So why would you farm Siege of Orgrimmar from a gold making perspective? Well, they have some very rare and expensive battle pets from the Siege of Orgrimmar that you can get. Firstly, we have the Black Fuse Bombling, which drops off of Siegecrafter Black Fuse. We have the Droplet of Yesharaj that drops off the Shaw of Pride. The Gooey Shawling also drops off of the Shaw of Pride. And lastly, we have Kovok, which drops off the Paragons of the Klaxi. Now, each of these 4 battle pets have between a 5 and 8% chance to drop, and they have an absolutely insane price, as you can see. The cheapest one out of the 4 at the moment is the Gooey Shawling, going for 33,000 gold. Siege of Orgrimmar is super easy to run. It takes you about half an hour or so to complete. And as this is a raid, you know, you can farm it on all of your alts. Super easy to do. Spend a few hours each week doing the lockout, and you are sure to get a couple of these battle pets. Very nice to have on the auction house. And personally, I'm a huge fan of the Gooey Shawling, as just a side note, so I'm still on the hunt to loot that for myself. But yeah, like I said, very easy farm to do. Very expensive battle pets, so the risk of spending, you know, just half an hour farming, definitely worth the potential reward of getting one of these very valuable battle pets. So yeah, with that being said, let me know if you do this farm and if you get any of these awesome battle pets in the comment section below. But yeah, Siege of Orgrimmar number 2. So guys, with that being said, number 1 absolutely has to be the Timeless Isle Transmog farm. This is a relatively well-known transmog farm. It is an open world farm, which is also nice, meaning that you can group with up to 5 people, increasing the kills and the loot per hour. You're going to want to come to this spot on the map, come with a few friends, or even solo. You can make very good value per hour, and just run around killing all these Zandalari trolls and these like rock sentinel guys. Now what's special about these mobs is, like I was saying with the Isle of Giants, the Zandalari Trolls and the Isle of Thunder in particular have a unique set of green transmogs. It's actually quite a few transmog sets that you're after here. You have a ton of like the Time Warns, the Brittle Flame Weaver. There are an absolute ton of items that are unique to Zandalari in particular, and a lot of them are unique appearances, which is very nice as well. There's basically a ton of different weapons, a ton of different gear, and overall they all have a very good value. And the drop chance for those items is not bad at all. Just doing a few minutes here, you're likely to get one of the Isle of Thunder specific greens to drop, and your average piece of those is worth about 1,000 to 3,000 gold. With some of the nicer items, like for example, I believe there's a polearm, and that's worth like well over 20,000 gold just because it's like fiery and red and looks really cool. Some awesome looks here in particular. But yeah, the amount of items that you get per hour is insane. Of course, you also get a bunch of Mote of Harmonies to add with some raw gold. Yeah, definitely if you're with a group of people here farming, it's insane how much gold you can earn here. So if you're into transmog farming and have not yet checked out this gold farm, make sure to give it a try. It's one of my favorite open world transmog farms out of any expansion, not even just Mists of Pandaria. So guys, that's my top 5 gold farms in Mists of Pandaria list. Let me know if I forgot any in the comment section below. Like I said in the beginning, this is just my opinion, so please be respectful in the comments if you don't agree with my list. Obviously, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, as always. Make sure to click the link in the description, check out goldcap.com. They're adding a ton of guides over on that website, and to unlock full access, click the link, become a member today. A lot of your favorite YouTube content creators are over there contributing to the guide, so make sure to support them as well. So yeah, with all that being said, thank you very much for watching today's video. Good luck with your auction house sales, and I'll see you guys in the next gold making video.